start off, I'm going to be using the Garnier Skin Active Face Wash. This face wash is actually really minty. It almost feels like it's medicated, but it does have little crystals or whatever in it, so it does scrub my face really well. On the box it says that you have to start off with a nice clean face, so I definitely wanted to do this face mask and make sure I get off all that dead skin and everything. Okay, so here you see me just drying my face. You have to make sure your face is nice and dry so it doesn't interfere with the consistency of the mask. So I'm just trying to make sure I get all of the water off my face, and especially off my eyebrows and stuff. And let it dry. Okay, so here is the mask that I got. Mine is the Purifying Peel Off Mask, and it's from Shills. I did get this off Amazon, so I don't really know too much about it. I just wanted to try it out. Here is the brush that I'm using. It's a really small makeup brush that I found. I could not find a bigger one. I had a paintbrush that was bigger, but I didn't want to put that on my face. So I just used this one. The mask is pretty sticky and a little bit runny too, but not runny enough to spread over your face easily. So I tried to take a shortcut and just try and pour it on my face, and I thought that would be easier, but it felt a little too messy, so I just gave up. But it did get a lot on my face faster, especially with the small brush I'm using. When you do put this mask on, you have to make sure that you get into the creases, and especially get it a nice thick layer on your T-zone or your problem areas. I decided to put it on my entire face only because it was the first time I was trying it out and I wanted to get, you know, the full effect. But normally if I do use it again, I would just use it on my T-zone or on my nose area and maybe on my chin. But yeah, here you should see me spreading it on my face, and I hope you can see like it's kind of pulling my skin when I'm brushing it because it's a little sticky. The consistency, well, my bottle is, at least where mine is. Kind of felt like it took forever to put this on my face. Felt like I think that brush was just so tiny. Oh well. When you get around this area, around your hairline or your eyebrows, make sure you leave a nice little gap between, just to be safe, because this mask, all the reviews that I've watched before buying it, I noticed that they said it was really hard to pull off, or it hurted when it pulled off, which is true. So make sure you guys leave a gap between your hairline and your eyebrows or any other place that you think that it might hurt a little too much to pull off, especially if you're a guy using this mask and you have facial hair, or if you're a girl and you have like really thick sideburns, let's say, stay away from that area because it will pull your small little hairs and peach fuzz out and it will hurt like crazy. Okay, so I'm finally almost done. So for this final part, when I was doing my nose, I tried to make sure I put a nice thick layer on my nose. I don't know why, I just felt like the thicker the layer is, the more it will pull out, or maybe the stronger it will be, the more strength it would have to pull out all the blackheads or whiteheads or whatever is on my nose. So I try to put like a really thick layer, not super thick, but you know, I try to put a thick layer over my nose, like especially more than I would put on, let's say, like the sides of my face when I don't have any, where I don't have any problems, or I don't have any pimples ever. So now you just let it dry. On the box it said 30 minutes. So put the mask on at 6:20. I finished putting it on, and it is now 6:50. It's time to take it off. I'm super scared to take this thing off. I've seen so many videos and I know it's supposed to hurt because all your little peach fuzz, but it's very firm. I'm so scared. So what you're supposed to do is, if you stretch your face out, it'll loosen up and you'll find a place that you could start peeling at. So I guess. god, I'm so scared right now. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it'll help get rid of my mustache. It doesn't even hurt that bad. I hate the fact that it's coming off like little pieces. I'm trying to get a big piece.
Okay, ow. That's fucking hurting. Ouch. Oh my god. Are you serious? This really fucking hurts.
You basically spent a bunch of little tiny baby hairs.
Holy balls.
Wow, a bunch of white heads are coming out. So you're supposed to rip the mask up. I was just taking these parts off, just trying to get a part that, you know, I could start ripping from, but you're supposed to peel upwards when you do take it off.
Ow. Fuck this, fuck this.
My eyes are watering. I see a bunch of little hairs. Thank you. I'm seeing a couple of really tiny white dots so far coming off. Ow, this part really hurts. I don't know about you guys, but I get like a little tiny bit of peach fuzz right here sometimes, so I know that's why it hurts so freaking bad. Okay.
My nose is a part I was. Oh my gosh.
My nose was the my part that I was super excited about seeing, because we all know. Oh.
How many blackheads? Ow! Ow! I know you guys want to hear that. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. I have to sneeze now. What the?
I don't know about you guys. You know how when you like pluck your eyebrows, or like if you scratch your nose or something like that in the inside and you have to like sneeze afterwards? I think that's what's happening. Ouch. Seeing a bunch of little tiny white dots.
Yeah, oh yeah, these are cool.
Oh. When this video over, I'll be fucking hurting.
I guess I'll just take this one. I'm doing this without a mirror, by the way, that's why I'm looking retarded. Gosh, my face does feel softer though, it feels a little bit smoother.
I'm just going to wash off with warm water, and I'll be back to show you guys what the mask looks like and if it took anything out. I'm back and rinsed off my face. Nice warm water. And it all came off really easily once I put the water on, so it doesn't remain. Once you wet it, it gets like the sticky consistency of when you first put it on. Okay, so because the mask was drying, and obviously my face wash, my regular face wash, it is pretty drying, but I mean after you wash your face with anything, it's a little dry, so I just sprung some coconut oil. I could put some coconut. I usually put coconut oil on my face. I feel like it helps, and my face tends to get a little dry, so I don't have oily skin on my face really. My face, like I said, I get dry spots, so my face can get a little dry, so the coconut oil, it doesn't make me break out or anything. It actually works really well on my face. I feel like it keeps my face clear. And I also read that coconut oil has antibacterial properties in it, so it does keep your face clean, but you know. Now that my face is nice and moisturized and I don't look like a crazy person, I just want to say that when I did put it on, it was very sticky almost. So because I had such a small brush, I had to apply it. It seemed like it took me so long to apply it. But you know, you just have to put a nice thick base on so that you can just rub it off, almost like peanut butter. Like when you put peanut butter on bread, you can't put a little bit. You're just gonna rip your bread up. You have to put a lot, smooth it out. It's kind of like what it felt like. And once I was done putting the mask on, the first I would say maybe first 2 to 5 minutes, it felt a little tingly. Kind of scared me. It wasn't that, it was just that it was the air, it was drying. It felt almost minty while it was drying. So yeah, and when it did dry, it dried pretty hard, but not rock hard. Not to the point where like it hurt to like move my face. And when I peeled it off, it did hurt a little bit, but only because of the little peach fuzz we all have on our face. So that was the only reason that it hurts like that. It doesn't, I don't know, I watched so many videos and it looks so painful. I was terrified to take mine off, but it wasn't that bad. It was a little irritating and it did feel like I was getting my face waxed almost, but it was okay. So I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I will say that I don't see too many like big black heads or big white heads or anything like that, but I don't have that many big ones. I will say that my pores are pretty small, so it is, I did expect it to be like small little white heads, which is what I see here. Like I see it's just a patch of white, a bunch of little white dots. So it did take out some of my white heads, but it's not like, I don't know about you guys, but on the internet or on Instagram, when I see people use this, I don't know if it's the same brand. I don't know if they probably have a different brand than I have. I have the Shills Natural Science. It just looked so crazy. It looked like it just takes everything out, and that's what I was expecting. But like I said, I think I have a different brand than they do because it's not that powerful. It doesn't pull everything out, or maybe, I'm definitely not gonna say that I don't have any white heads and all that stuff, because I do. So I think it could have done a better job, but it did take out a lot. It did take out a bunch of little white heads that I had. I see a bunch of tiny little hairs on here. It's like, thank you very much, mask. Now I feel bald on my face. If you guys can't see what I'm pulling up to the camera, I will take pictures and try and zoom in a little bit better. It's a good mask. I would definitely say that it's a very good mask. You know what I mean? My face does feel softer. It does feel clean. But maybe I will try a different black peel off mask. Maybe not this brand. Maybe this brand is a little bootleg. But I will say that I got this off Amazon and it was shipped from China. So, you know what I mean, you can't, it was really cheap, so you kind of get what you pay for. But like I said, it's still a good mask. I still would use this, but I still have this full bottle, so I definitely will use it. I definitely will use the rest of this bottle. I would use this probably like maybe once a week. And I feel like it does clean your face, but like I said, if you're one of those people that's seen the same thing I've seen online, and you just want to like see crazy results, this might not be the one for you, but it does work. It does help. My face does feel smoother and it feels cleaner around here. My pores, it feels a little bit softer and it doesn't feel as bumpy. You know how your nose can get a little bumpy sometimes? My nose feels pretty smooth. So, like I said, I would recommend this for people. If you guys do want to buy it, I will have the link in the description box below. Like I said, I got it off Amazon. This, I got the small size because, like I said, I wasn't sure about this. I looked up reviews, but I didn't know how great it would be, so I got the small size, but they do have a bigger size available on Amazon, so I'll put the link to that down below. So if you guys want to check it out, look in the description box. And if you guys like this video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for watching.